Welcome back to the Ethereal Girls podcast. I'm Savannah.
And I'm Rachel. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
So Savannah and I, this is actually the first time we're back together. We're playing footsie right
The
now.
band is back together.
Savannah's been in Colorado. Tell us about your vacation a little bit.
Great. We always go to Breckenridge every year, so it's one of my favorite places.
Yeah, so if anybody wants to stalk her and find her, she will be in Breckenridge.
Yeah, every Mardi Gras, because I'm not a Mardi Gras girly.
I will say it's crazy for the people who don't live here to come see Mardi Gras, but when you experience it every year, you're like, get me the hell out of Dodge.
So did you see the Southwest thing that was going around on Facebook?
I saw that from Texas, somebody gave beads or
through the whole terminal, it was decorated and they all got masks on the plane. But it's probably because Southwest was.
Well, Southwest has been getting lots of shit for other stuff, so they're probably trying to get some good publicity.
Yeah, it's great marketing.
Yeah, it really is.
Really is. So me and you worked out upper body yesterday, right?
Bro, I'm so sore.
I think I pulled a muscle in my chest. I can't tell you last time I did push-ups. And that's why I had to stop doing them, because I legit pulled a muscle in my chest.
Did you not do your last round?
No.
Oh.
My chest. I literally couldn't. And I don't have fake boobs or nothing. So I legit pulled a muscle. You're just a weak little bitch? Yeah, I'm a weak little bitch.
Oh, by the way, we've recently found out that there's kids that sometimes listen to these. So just to let y'all know, we specifically mark off this was not made for kids because we aren't filtering our cursing.
And I won't ever.
Yeah. Savannah will not filter.
I can't. There's just nothing I can do.
Do you know
about
I
it.
used to say,
but I just choose not to.
I used to be a teacher for kids, so I would not curse up until I was probably a senior in high school is when I started cursing. Never said the F word.
I started cursing about 4th grade. I ain't gonna cap.
I would say,
but it's because I hung out with all the guys because I was a tomboy.
Yeah.
All the girls were running around the playground singing Glamorous by Fergie. And I was playing basketball with all the boys.
Yeah. When I was younger, I thought it was really cool. I had shorts on. I was in a public school, and so it was the khaki shorts.
Yeah.
With a skirt on top. And I was on the monkey bars, and I looked at the guys, and I was like, I'm just going to take my skirt off. And I thought it was so cool. And I took my skirt off, and I was like, psych, there's shorts under here. But you would think I would have grown up to be a whore, and I didn't. So
that's good.
Yeah. Bonus points there, Mom and Dad.
Great job.
Thanks for raising me great. But anyway, if we get very graphic, or if there's a topic that we're discussing,
we're just gonna say that this isn't kid friendly.
Yeah, but
so you probably should not be listening to
Savannah
this
doesn't
kids.
want to, but I'll try to say hi. Just let you know there's some PG or R-rated content coming. Just as a fair warning. I know, dude, that's scary. I know they're not gonna be able to hear that, but her upstairs neighbor is just
real loud.
Fell through the roof.
Yeah, he's real loud. He's a Jolly Green Giant.
While you were gone though, I actually, by the way, for those watching on YouTube, Savannah got me a happy.
I got you 2 happies.
2 happies. I'm wearing my first happy today. It's a sweatshirt that says nobody's darling.
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 Nobody's darling.
And I'm feeling it. And this morning, I tried to make a video in regards to our last video we uploaded on TikTok about masculine energy, and it got banned and removed.
For in quotes, weapons.
Yeah, I had a BB gun.
She was gonna go shoot the ducks.
I think we're gonna, when this airs, we'll post it to our stories so y'all can see it. Because it was funny.
I definitely enticed you to do that too.
Yeah, and I loved it.
I was like, Rachel, please do it.
You said, just make a funny video. And then I said, you know what? I'm gonna go all out.
Yeah.
And I went all out.
You have to go all out.
I went all out. It was funny. But so today, Savannah and I kind of wanted to give a little heads up about how we get to where we are. So if you watched the first episode, which a lot of y'all did, but I don't know if we have any new people, Savannah and I have both owned multiple businesses, and we've both closed multiple businesses and both started up brand new ones. It's kind of our guilty pleasure.
We get bored.
Yeah, we get very bored. So we thought a fun little theme for today's episode would be telling y'all how we get what we want.
Facts.
That sounded so But this more in like a business sense.
Yeah.
In a
Any other sense?
Wherever
your mind traveled when Rachel said that.
we don't always get what we want. You do?
I mean, if I want something, I'm gonna go get it. You know? I mean, yeah, there's things in life that don't work out, but like for the most part, I'm gonna get what I want.
That just makes me sound spoiled when I say like that.
I work for it though.
Okay, I don't.
I work for it. I don't just get what I want.
Like in the aspect of like, okay, right now Cole and I are binge watching Harry Potter.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think he wants to binge watch Harry Potter?
I don't see why not. Has he been playing the Harry Potter video game?
Yes, so he's been playing the video game.
Shut your face.
He wants to watch
Shut your face,
it.
Cole!
He wants to, sounds alert.
Sorry.
He wants to watch it, but he's like, I really don't feel like watching it. And I was just kind of like, no, we're watching it. And he was like, okay.
Masculine energy.
I've been pulling it.
Nice
I've been
job.
pulling my strings.
Way to go.
But I also give him two options of, if you have kids, I almost became one of my jobs. Okay. I almost became behavioral therapist. Oh, is this boring to you?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. I'm kidding. Savannah's yawning as I'm
tired.
talking. So if you want to get what you want, it can work without kids.
You just
a way to
manipulate.
get what you want.
You manipulate.
People like to have control. So you give two options. Both options are ones that work in your favor. But they get to choose what they are.
Manipulate.
Yes, it's an art of manipulation. I'm not denying it. I wouldn't be telling
I know, it's funny.
the girlies this stuff.
The girlies and the guys. We have guy listeners.
And the guys. Well, I meant like ethereal girlies. So guys, if y'all are listening, y'all are ethereal girls.
Ethereal guys.
Sorry.
Sorry.
But Cole doesn't listen to this anyway, so I don't even care if my dad does. Hi, Dad. My dad's actually upset that I don't. He's like, Savannah talks about her dad all the time and gives her so many shout outs. And like, I haven't heard you talk about me once in a positive way. Hi, Dad. I love you so much. You are so amazing. Thank you for helping me with my house. I could not do it without you. We'll see next week. He's going to message me and be like, thank you so much.
We need to make that a real clip just where it's highlighted on the social media.
We're going to start doing real clips on Instagram and TikTok. So I'm going to start reading my list.
Okay.
How to achieve what you want. Did you make a list or no?
I have a list in my head.
You
Don't
crazy
be mad at me.
man. Okay.
Because I know what I want to say. You go and then I go.
Okay. My first one. Create a vision board or a Pinterest board.
Okay.
You know what? I almost said princess board.
Princess board.
So if I have anything, for instance, like the moment Savannah and I started Ethereal Girls, I instantly created a Pinterest board.
Mm-hmm.
In any room in my house, I'll create a Pinterest board. When I started my photography business, I created a Pinterest board of the logo, the colors, the aesthetic, every single thing. It's almost like manifestation.
Yeah.
In a sense.
And you're visually looking at it all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're constantly adding to it. So I think if you're trying to have a baby, create a vision board.
Yeah.
What you want, what you need to eat healthy. You need to do this, that, and the other. Yeah, I think vision boards are like number one first step to get what you want. Put it out there.
One of my biggest things is you have to know how to set goals.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
You have to know how to set goals in order to set goals.
Do you set like timely goals?
Yeah, short term and long term.
So like you'll say, okay, by the end of this week, I need to finish this. But then by the end of this month.
And then by the end of 3 months, and the end of 6 months, and the end of 12 months.
So do you think you're like type A?
1000%.
Really?
Yeah. Why do you not think I'm type A?
No, this is not a competition, but I feel like I'm more type A than you.
Why?
But in the control freak sense.
Why?
Oh shit, no. Now I'm kind of like, no, I'm not. Oh my God, are you more type A than me?
I'm pretty type A. I think I'm as type A as it gets. All right, let's pull up definition. What's type A? Or what do you know off the top? What do you identify type A as? Jesus.
Let's see, type A personality. Oh wait, here it is. Mother freaker. So
you lost it. Oh my God, why am I yawning? It's a fourth yawn.
So what do you think you do that's type A?
I don't know. Read the definition.
It's taking me a
Oh
second.
my god. Oh my god.
Okay, it's characterized by a constant feeling of working against the clock and a strong sense of competitiveness.
Oh, 100%.
That is you. That's not me, though.
Are you serious? I think type A goes along with masculine energy too.
They experience higher stress level, hate failure, and find it difficult to stop working even when they have achieved their goals. Oh my God.
Did you just describe Savannah?
I know, but like, am I more type B?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you. That's where you're like, I'm type A. I'm type A. I was like, I don't think so.
Okay, I think the type A that I think I am is control freak.
Then you're just a control freak.
I'm a control freak
So
type
it's-
B. Okay, wait. So type B is patience, flexibility, and even temper.
That's you.
That is me.
That's you. Did you think you were type A this whole time?
Yes, I'm having
Do you
kind of
think-
an identity crisis right now.
Do you think that masculine energy goes along with type A personalities? Read the definition of type A again.
They experience higher stress level, hate failure,
Yep.
find it difficult to stop working. No, because I feel like
So-
you can have masculine energy with the type B, because a friend that you and I both have in a relationship, I feel like she has a type B personality, but she's more masculine energy. If you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know. I'm definitely type A, and I'm definitely masculine energy dominant. Like,
I am shocked right now. So in therapy, come to find out, I don't know my identity. So this is like going with that.
I just don't think that you. I don't think this is an identity crisis. I just don't think that you knew the definition of what type A and
Okay,
type
that
B
makes me feel
was.
better. All right, cool. Let's go with that.
Now that
because
we
I can't deal with another identity crisis.
I don't think that's an identity crisis.
All right, I'll go with my next thing.
Okay, go ahead.
Which kind of goes with the first one. It was manifestation.
Mm-hmm.
So what you put in the world, you'll get out of it. So like if you say, I'm going to make 6 figures this year, and you just keep saying, well, I'm going to make 6 figures this year. If you sit on your ass, of course you're not going to make 6
Yeah.
figures. But
If you keep repeating it, it's like subconsciously in your brain.
yeah,
all the
you're
time.
going to subconsciously do things to make you get 6 figures.
Right.
Let's
Let's talk about 6 figures real quick.
What?
It's really not that much. If you're at 100K, if you're at 100K, 6 figures. I'm not saying, look, if you're single like me, like by myself, and you're making 6 figures, yeah, it's great. You know what I'm saying? You have the financial freedom for whatever to do whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you incorporate a family and kids to take care of,
That's so expensive.
6 figures is really it's really not that much.
Well, also because the cost of living has gone up.
Well, yeah,
Like,
the inflation right now is really
okay,
bad.
Cole and I tried to go get food together. Each meal was $20.
Yeah, every
I'm
time
sorry,
I go out to eat,
what?
it's $20. Yeah,
And then we don't even have kids to feed
right,
on top of that.
right.
And then even like fruit has gone up, eggs have gone up.
Mm-hmm. Like 100K. Yeah, like I
Like
said,
you'll be making it good.
yeah, by yourself.
I feel like you can make it good with 2 people. But like
But
you're
you're
not
each-
living lavishly.
Wait. So are you each making 50K?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying, a combined.
Yeah, you're not living lavishly. You don't
You're not
have a
living
lot
lavishly.
of extra.
Yeah.
You don't have a lot of extra.
You can buy some fun stuff, but not like
Yeah.
a Bugatti.
I don't think anybody even in the 6K range should be
Can
buying
order
a
a
Bugatti.
Bugatti.
Yeah, should be buying a Bugatti.
That's just
Now,
the first thing that
7
came to my head. I think
figures?
it's a car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you say wear Bugatti?
No, buy a Bugatti.
Okay.
I was, because it came up in my song the other day that I was listening to. You know, I've been listening to
Our
female
thug rap
rappers.
life. Yeah.
Yeah, Savannah and I have a female rapper list that we listen to
It's
when we work out. And
hard.
It's bomb. It
It
goes
is
so
hard.
hard. And it's channeled this like intense.
Not your darling. Nobody's
It
darling.
ain't nobody's darling. It has channeled this intense level of like feminism inside me.
Mm-hmm.
And I just feel like I rule the world.
Bad bitch energy.
Yeah. But I'm not allowed to call it that anymore. Says my therapist.
Okay.
Because everything I was doing, it was, well, this is bad bitch Rachel. And she was like, no, you are Rachel that can have certain energy wavelengths. You are not bad bitch Rachel or sad Rachel.
I have
You
therapy
are just Rachel.
this week, and
You're ready for it?
I have so much to tell Whitney because I didn't see her last week.
Oh yeah.
Oofy. Okay.
Oof my goots. All right,
So,
your turn.
one of the biggest things I feel like characteristics wise, so yours is more like actually doing things. I feel like mine's more mindset,
That's okay.
which is a lot.
I like that.
This is how I feel like our brains work.
Yeah.
Mine is more like, okay, there's a lot of words that I live by, so we'll just take one word at a time and kind of elaborate a little bit.
Okay.
Discipline, obviously, like
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, yes, that's thrown around all the time, blah blah blah. Like my whole Instagram feed is still fitness people, and now it's more incorporated into business, so it's like discipline, motivation, discipline, motivation, and those two words have obviously been drilled in my head since I was a kid.
But also, I feel like too much of that can drain you sometimes
Well, yeah,
if you
it's
don't have a balance
yeah,
with it.
yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. And then like, okay, sometimes I'm like overly disciplined, like how you're saying. Sometimes I'm under disciplined, and I feel like that also goes into the seasons of yes and no.
Yeah.
So you have to
that.
find a balance of discipline, but like, and like what the cliche is discipline really tacks in when your motivation is gone.
Mm-hmm.
So if you really want something, this is something that I had talked about previously too, is like with the gym, I had to come to a realization that I wasn't doing what I needed to do in order to make the gym what I had planned for it to be.
Mm-hmm.
And the lack of discipline I had in that was the reason I came to realize like this isn't what I want.
Yeah.
So your discipline is going to really like bring you to the point of where you want to be.
I mean, I get that. But that's where like I also think going into my next point, creating a schedule.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah.
Huge. Like
I actually have something.
Oh,
so my employee just started this week, right?
Yeah.
And like obviously the job that we do can be done remote, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like she's training, so I have to teach her everything, so we're together the whole time. And like she's only going to work technically 9 to 5 if you want to like calculate hours. So when we're together, she's with me from 9 to 5 with lunch break.
Yeah.
So now that she's doing that, I'm working 9 to 5 with lunch break.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not overworking right now because it's like yesterday I worked from 9 to 5.
Yeah.
You know, and now work needed to be done, but now I did it this morning and I'm still ahead. Does that make sense?
No, I'm just
Like
thinking,
I'm not overworking
I'm
on one
thinking
day
for
and
personal
underworking
reasons.
on the other.
Does that mean from now on, like working out at 7:30?
Yeah, I have to.
Oh shit.
Sorry.
Okay. No, it's
schedule,
fine.
routine.
So basically, I'm just
to.
following your routine.
Well, can we work out together?
Yeah, I know. I don't work out unless we work out together. The other thing that I have is fake it till you make it. That is one of my freaking life mottos.
Yeah.
Is like, if you go into a job and you're like, I don't know enough, I shouldn't be paid this much, this, that, and the other, have the confidence. I think this goes into manifestation too, in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you believe you are what you want to be, you will become it.
Yeah.
And that's where it's like, I'm not saying be fake. I'm saying basically be the person you want to be, even if it doesn't feel right and you feel like a
it's almost
fish
like
out of water.
Confidence factor.
Yeah.
It's like having that like ignorant
Mhm.
confidence almost. Not ignorant, but you know what I'm saying? Like that high confidence level, even though you may not feel that way, you're telling yourself, look, like you have to remind yourself, like if you're starting something new, like this is my first time trying something. I'm going to get better at it,
Mhm.
you know? And it's like, you know that you're going to progress and take those stepping stones. So it's like, just kind of be humble, but also know that you're going to get to where you want to be.
I also think that whenever you're around other people, like people are like dogs. They can sniff out confidence.
Yeah.
And they can
For
sniff
sure.
out fear.
For
So
sure.
if you act like you're somebody who doesn't know what they're doing, you're going to get taken advantage of.
Right.
I've been there.
Yeah.
I've been taken advantage
Same.
of. And it's
Awful.
absolutely humiliating.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, if I ever do something for the first time ever, I'm like, I'm good. I got this. And no, you cannot win over.
And I'm laughing at myself, so you can't laugh at me.
Yeah. We all know that's my mom. The next thing I have is.
Okay, can I go?
Yeah.
Or is it just the Rachel talk show
No,
today?
it's just Rachel.
Jesus. I don't have a checklist in my phone or anything,
I know,
but I have it
keep
in my
forgetting.
head. But you
Well,
literally went twice.
I
You're about to go 3
forget
times in a
because
row.
then you say stuff, and then I'm like, oh,
So do you not
it
want
was
me to
just
talk?
her turn. No, I don't.
Okay, go ahead. Your turn.
No,
you
go ahead.
bitch.
What is yours?
I think these two go together, accountability and responsibility.
Okay.
Accountability kind of goes into discipline too.
Mhm.
So it's kind of a synonym, but this is in life and even in the business world. It's like, hold yourself accountable for what you need to do.
Okay, so that was going to be my question. Do you do it? You have to hold yourself accountable, or you have somebody else hold you accountable?
Well, I do eventually want to get a like business coach.
Uh-huh.
It's down the line. They're expensive, and I want to do research on one that I actually will relate to and like.
Mm-hmm.
And me knowing how close I am with my dad, it's like I want a male
Yeah.
coach. I'm all for like female business owners, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like I would take more direction from a male.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, right now I do hold myself accountable, and sometimes it's hard as shit. And then the biggest thing is I find I can hold myself responsible. Like, I'm not a person that won't admit that I'm wrong.
Yeah.
You know, it's like responsibility, like taking responsibility for your actions and what you're doing. Like, those two things. It's like you have to figure out who you want to become.
Mm-hmm.
You have to figure out what characteristics make up that person, what qualities make up that person, what that person does on a regular basis. What's that person's routine? What are they eating? Are they going to the gym? Are they keeping their car clean? Are they keeping their environment clean? Are they, when you see them, do they always look put together? You know what I'm saying? And so, like, for me, I just described what I want. Like, when people get in my car, it's clean. When people come into my apartment, it's clean. Well, no, and that's just, I'm not saying it is that all
but
the
my
time.
life is just a mess right now. That's why it's,
And I'm not saying my life's like that all the time.
Yeah.
But that is
This
the
is your
person
new
I want to
phase.
be.
So
know?
that goes, I don't want to interrupt you.
Well, that goes into like responsibility and accountability, knowing you have to know what you want and who you want to become in order to even set goals and then have all of these characteristics as well to reach those goals.
So one of my things is find who inspires you and study them.
Yep.
So I feel like that's kind of exactly the same thing. So like, for instance, like in the photography world, if you find a photographer who is like performing very well, figure out how often they post, figure out
what they're posting. You also have to pay attention to like the audience they're attracting too. Like,
same with the podcasting. Study people's podcasts, figure out their grid.
Yeah.
Figure out what kind of info they're posting. What are they talking about? What do people like to listen to?
What's working and what's not.
Yes. Yeah. And I think that is kind of the biggest thing, especially with social media marketing.
So we do a competitor analysis. That's what I was about to say.
Okay.
And we research all of the competitors within the local area, or if it's a nationwide company, really any competitor in the industry. And we see what's working and what's not, whatever it is. And then we build a strategy from that.
And that's a
analysis
free tool.
And audit. Yeah.
It's not sneaky. It's not wrong.
No.
It is a free tool.
Takes time. Takes a lot of time.
It takes so much time.
But I mean, that's the only way you can build a good strategy.
Yeah. And honestly, like, I even know at one time I was on my photography page, I would follow the people who are following the photographers
that you like,
just to get my name out there.
Right.
And be like, hey, who is this person following me?
Right.
It's like, you don't need to pay for ads, but it gets people to your page.
Right.
With that too, I don't know if you want to go with another point.
No, you go.
Mine is making connections.
Mm-hmm.
So whether it's through social media, whether it's in person, I feel like it's not about what you know, it's about who you know.
It's a mix of both, but yeah.
But like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
there's so many opportunities I have gotten personally because of who I know.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I wouldn't be able to achieve it without what I know.
Mm-hmm.
But it's one of those, like, don't be afraid to go out. Like, Savannah and I will go to events just to network.
Mm-hmm.
Like, networking is everything. And then another one that goes with that, am I able to?
Go ahead, Rachel.
Is ask those people questions.
Yes.
Do not be afraid to ask questions. I used to think it was so stupid to ask questions whenever you're talking to people and be like, oh, I just don't want to bother them. If I have learned one thing, business owners love to talk about their accomplishments and how they got there.
Well, and the worst thing they tell you is they don't want to tell you or no.
Yeah.
Like, and so that's one of the biggest reasons.
And I haven't even gotten that yet.
Me either. But one of the biggest reasons why I love the marketing industry is because, one, there's tons of networking, like tons of it. But the other thing is like the fact that I am surrounded by so many business owners that, one, are all older than me.
Yes.
There's not a company that I work with where the client is younger than me. Mm-hmm. Two, a lot of my business owners have been a business owner for 10 plus years.
Yes.
And it may not be the same business I'm in, but they know the taxes, how to work taxes. They know all of the things that I don't know. So I went in a meeting 2 weeks ago and signed one of my clients, and we ended up sitting there for 30 minutes talking about how I can buy property through the business and have retreats through the business credit and the business finances. And I had no idea I could do that, you know. So now it's like that will also bring in more of a money flow with having real estate properties through my company and real estate properties through my personal name.
Yeah. And that's where like that person is not in your same framework of, it's not another marketing company.
No.
So that's when like I'm saying ask questions in the sense of to literally anybody.
Anyone.
It doesn't need to be like, I don't need to just reach out to photographers to like figure stuff out. I can talk to somebody who owns a flashlight company. I just saw a flashlight on the floor.
Is there a flashlight? Oh,
yeah,
there's
a flashlight right there.
there.
But it can literally be anything. Like knowledge is endless, and that goes into my other point. Unless you have one,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Don't be afraid to invest in learning.
No, and like that's one thing is like,
because I think you're passionate about that too.
Yeah, because in school people are like, oh, you're gonna miss being in school, you're gonna miss being in college, blah blah blah, and I was like, yeah, and I really do.
Yeah.
But now I just educate myself on things that I actually want to learn, because I don't want to sit there and learn the periodic table.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about the periodic table.
Well, like if somebody's having a crash course on how to, like a retreat, for example, how we were talking about, go to it.
Yeah.
You will have endless knowledge, and
well, we have so much opportunity for free knowledge.
Yeah.
Use YouTube.
And that's networking.
Use
too.
YouTube. Get on social media and follow people that actually are educating and sharing things that they have learned over the past couple of years, because if they're making 7 figures, why would you not be listening to what they're doing? You know what I'm saying? Like instead of scrolling through TikTok and Instagram on pointless shit, which I do, actually spend 2 hours or an hour scrolling through an account that's going to benefit you and educate you. Like we have the opportunity to learn, and I feel like also like you're forced to go to school, so it puts a bad taste in your mouth about learning. Like,
well, not only that, like test.
Yeah. Like the ACT, you couldn't pay me to take that.
I paid it once. I took it once, and that was it for me.
Yeah.
I had such bad test anxiety.
I didn't.
I literally.
How are you gonna? Let me ask you something. I want you to sit in a room for 4 hours and take a test.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
I always put, whenever I had tests, if I didn't know the answer, it'd be C for Christ.
Yeah. Oh, not for Christ, but they just told you to put B or C.
I would do C, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, take this. Make this be the right answer.
Holy Christ, please.
I would say a little prayer and say, C for Christ.
C for Christ. Yeah, but whenever I first started the marketing company, like obviously I knew about social media marketing just from doing it myself with the fitness industry. But I did a ton of research through Instagram. I bought courses from other people that have been doing it. I watched YouTube videos. I read articles. I learned about what platforms I need to use in order to generate good project management whenever I did have employees, like within myself, all those things. So it's like all of that is part of education, and I think that's why you and I also like will start businesses, you know, because it's like part of learning something new, and like,
and there's free resources out
everywhere
there to do it. And not only that, personally, I feel like it's fun to set a goal and achieve that goal.
Yeah.
And then once I achieve it, I'm like, okay, all right, I'm good.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm like, what's next?
Oh, okay,
like,
okay.
Same thing. Like, we're on the same page.
Yeah.
Like, I sit there and I'm like, oh, okay, like I achieved that goal. I'm ready for something else.
Yeah.
Like the moment I owned a online clothing boutique. The moment I made all my money back from it and then some, I was like, all right, I'm good.
So you stopped it.
So I stopped it, and I put my energy into something else.
Well, did you stop it because you were just kind of like, this is way more than this is not what I want to do?
No, I still loved it.
Okay.
Oh my God, I loved it so much. I actually stopped it because my photography was blowing up like crazy, and I couldn't do both. It was like, okay, you either have to quit photography or you have to do this.
That's how the gym was. Yeah.
And I kind of just got to the point where I closed it, but I didn't make an announcement.
Yeah.
Of like, oh, it's gone, like not ever coming back because I do want it to come back one day.
Yeah.
It was really fun to do.
It's just on pause right now.
So I just, I kind of have the account on pause. I didn't post anything that like we're closing for the time being. I just kind of
Stop posting.
Yeah. And made my money back, sold the rest of my clothes, and I was just like, okay, let's grow photography to the next level.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
for sure.
Do you have another one?
I mean, just becoming the person that you want to be.
Yeah.
Like where you want to get.
How to achieve what you want in life.
I feel like I kind of covered pretty much everything, but it's just like you got to know what you want, and then you have to know how to get there.
Yeah.
And then you have to do what you need to do to get there.
Okay, so if I was not me and
okay,
you were talking to me and I would say I want to achieve my dreams and achieve my goals, what would you say?
What are your dreams and goals?
Well, I don't know how. I don't know.
Well, that's what you need to figure out.
Okay, so what I
would say.
What I would say to that is if you're sitting there and you're like, I know I want something, but I can't pinpoint exactly what I want, stop thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that...
It's like a business name. It's like the worst thing to come up with is a business name.
Yes.
It's so hard.
But that's where I feel like your best ideas will come...
When you're not stressed
when
about
you're
it.
not sitting there in a box thinking about it. You need to be like out and about. You need to be...
Take a vacation.
Yeah. That's where all like great ideas come. Like, okay, when you're...
Take a shower.
Okay, my great ideas do come from the shower.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Vacation or showers.
But that's where I feel like you just need to get out of your normal routine. If what you're doing is not working, change your routine up. Like, instead of going to the gym in the morning, go to the gym in the evening. We're not saying, like, change something completely. It's just, like, give yourself a little...
Like, if somebody's trying to figure out what they want to do.
Yeah.
I would say try different things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, go out and try different things. Figure out what you want. Okay, I started a company at 19. You know what I mean? And then got in the fitness industry, started my gym at 21. And by the time I was 24, I was like, this is not for me anymore.
Yeah.
And took a career change at 24. My dad took a career change at 40 years old with 3 kids that he had to take care of and a wife.
I'll probably take multiple more career changes.
And there's nothing wrong with a career change.
That's what I feel like is a controversial misconception topic type of thing.
Yeah.
Like, people think, oh, when you pick your career, when you're freaking 17 years old, you're married to it.
No.
No way, you're a child.
So
you are a child.
I met this guy on the plane, okay, coming back from Colorado. And he was 25. He's a flight attendant too, or whatever. He was sitting across the aisle from me and started talking to me, whatever. And he's like, so do you have a 5-year plan?
No.
And I was like, what? Yeah, for sure.
No
I have a
way.
5-year plan. I have a 10-year plan. I know what I want. Like, I have a plan. I'm not saying I have the steps to the plan, but in 5 years, I know what I want. In 10 years, I know what I want. I have a vision, and it's a long vision. So he asked me that, and I was like, yeah. He's like, oh, yeah, my ex didn't have a 5-year plan. That's why I just, she didn't have the work ethic or whatever. And I was like, I don't really care about your ex, but I'm like,
Yeah.
Personally, yes, I do have a 5-year plan. And if you don't have a 5-year plan, that's cool. But I have a 5-year plan.
Oh my God.
With the company that I'm in, I know what I want with the company. I know where I want to be in that company. So, yeah, I definitely have a 5-year plan.
150% type B.
Definitely have a 10-year plan.
Because as you're saying that, I'm like, no, I'm content. I'm just going to see where it takes me.
I'm not content.
I'm like perfectly fine. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm growing, but I went through 4 years of like exhaustion growth. That like now I'm to the point where I'm like, I'm tired. I'm just ready to have a family. Whereas like you're just now starting your business. So I get the want for growth and all of that other stuff. But I went through that. I did that.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I did too with the gym, and like I hit a burnout too. But like right now for me, I maybe want kids. We'll see. That's not on the forefront of my mind though.
Yeah.
So it's like with the company that I'm in, I love what I do. It picked up quick. I have Michaela working with me now. So it's like it is growing and it's progressing, and I'm seeing how much this can turn into something huge.
Yeah. But you have the glory that with your business, you can eventually get to the point where you're not as hands-on. With
Right.
me, my business, I have to always be hands-on. So it's either cut back hours or stop.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's a tough situation to be in. But the last thing that I have on my list is going to bed early,
Yeah.
which I feel like that plays a part in routine as well, like
Yeah,
you were
for sure.
saying.
Well, and then like going to bed earlier and waking up at the same time. You know what I'm saying? It's just like finding that schedule and routine with it.
Yeah. But like even whenever you go out to the bars and stuff, or you go out, nothing good happens past 9.
Okay, let's push it. Like at 10. I'm saying like you're saying on a weekend?
I'm saying on a weekday.
On a weekday, yeah, I don't really go out on a weekday,
Yeah.
though. But yeah, if you do go out on a weekday, yeah, you definitely
Well, I
shouldn't
guess
be out
this
past
is
9.
this is more of me discussing like college kids.
Okay.
Because don't get me wrong, have fun in college, but there comes a point when you're ready to succeed in college. You going out on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, like I did.
Psycho. I'm just kidding. I did too.
Every day was a different
night.
thing. It was like t-shirt night, then wine night, then
That's how they get you.
sorority functions, then game days. Or sorority events. It's a lot. So it gets to the point where
One, it gets old.
yes.
And two, it's like, who are these people that you're attracting when you're there?
Well, Savannah sent me a TikTok and it was saying that you're going to meet the most successful people at hotel bars during happy hour.
Yeah, because they're getting off of work, they're having a drink, and then they're going to freaking sleep.
And then they're going home. Whereas the people who are out at 3 a.m., not saying you can't find good people at New Orleans bars at 3 a.m., but the successful people, if you're in the mindset of growing and being successful and finding a partner who is also successful,
You're not going to find them at 3 a.m. at Red Eye.
you will most likely find them at the fancy hotel bar having a drink at happy hour.
Yeah.
So
I have to agree. And it's where you put yourself, where you
Yeah.
set yourself up. Or you might meet a sugar daddy at a hotel bar. That could go either
Better.
way. But you ain't going to meet a sugar daddy at a bar at 3 a.m.
no, not at like Bourbon Street.
Just depends on what you're looking for, really.
But
Okay, our next episode is how to find a sugar.
how to find a sugar. I've been with the same guy for 10 years. I don't have any advice on how to find a sugar daddy.
How to find a sugar daddy. Just kidding.
No, let's
if y'all have any advice, let us know.
Yeah. Let's do like can we have somebody interview somebody on like how they do an OnlyFans?
Yes.
I would love to learn. This is no insult at all. I am so
curious. Yeah.
interested. This goes back to the education stuff. I am so beyond interested in knowing more about OnlyFans and
I don't think it's real complicated.
what they post. But I haven't talked to anybody. I just want to chat.
Yeah. I just want to chat.
I just want to make some banter and know, like, do you take your own videos and photos? Do you do nudes? How much do you actually make?
Yeah.
Can I take pictures of my feet
Right.
and make money? Like,
Yeah,
is that
feetfinder.com.
actually a thing? You know, some people will like send men or whoever, maybe it's women. I'm not trying to be sexist. Their underwear that they've worn.
Ew, Rachel. Ew.
I know.
Ew. People are gross.
Now, I would do anything for a check, but not that.
This bitch just said I would do anything for a check.
Okay, but let's be honest.
How
like,
much, if you were to sell your underwear, how much would you sell them for? And actually send
I'm
it.
sorry. It just like makes me want to gag
Yeah, it's
thinking
gross.
about it.
How much would you require? 10K? 100K? You're telling me you wouldn't sell your underwear for 100K?
No. I think I would sell it for way less than that. But
5K?
my issue is the morals behind it. Like, I don't know if I could.
I feel you.
I don't know if I could agree with the fact of, like, I would sell it for $1,000. What?
I don't know. It's just so weird.
But I'm saying in the sense of you sit there and you're like, bro, but like I'm literally so gross. Like the fact that somebody wants my underwear just like grosses me out. So I would be more likely to sell my socks than my underwear.
Yeah, for
'Cause
sure. It's just socks.
It's just socks. I would
your feet.
give me $500, I'll sell you my socks.
I don't think anybody wants your socks.
Foot fetishes. I have nice feet. I do. I get told
I'm
that
not
a
saying that your
lot.
feet aren't nice. I'm just saying I don't know if they
No,
would
I
buy
actually
socks.
do have nice feet.
Nice.
But $500, guys.
Yeah. Rachel is now taking from Monroe.
Yeah, and I will start an OnlyFans for my feet. Let me know if you're interested.
It'll be the ethereal feet pics.
And then you have to guess if it's mine or Savannah's.
Or Grizzly or Mako's.
Poncho or Tito. We might throw
Okay.
Cole's feet in there. Ooh,
That's enough.
Cole has one toe.
We're
that's
logging off.
Okay, guys. Thanks for listening on Ways to Achieve.
Sugar Daddy.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening.
Keep it ethereal.
Bye.